The European Union has invoked an emergency clause normally used for pandemics and energy crises to indefinitely immobilise $210 billion in Russian central bank assets. EU ambassadors approved the move under Article 122, shifting the freeze from a sanctions regime renewed every 6 months to a more durable mechanism needing only a qualified majority. The goal: prevent Moscow from reclaiming the assets before Ukraine receives reparations.
Article 122 is essentially about putting the immobilization of the assets on a more sustained footing, so as not to roll over the immobilization every 6 months. The European Council already decided that this needed to be done, that the assets should remain immobilized until Russia has paid war damages. So you could say the decision based on 1222 is an implementation of that decision of the European Council.
The decision comes amid fears that the United States could seek control of the frozen funds as part of a future settlement with Moscow. A recently leaked 28-point US-Russia plan, which proposed using the assets for the commercial benefit of Washington and Moscow, intensified European concerns. The bulk of the money, $185 billion, held at Euroclear in Brussels, along with $25 billion in private banks, will now remain locked until Russia stops posing substantial risks to the EU economy and pays reparations without consequences for member states. A senior EU diplomat said the emergency clause ensures the freeze no longer depends on political unanimity. This puts the immobilization on a more sustained footing, the official said. But Belgium, custodian of most of the assets, is resisting the plan. Prime Minister Bart de Wever warned that invoking Article 122 risks overreach, comparing it to breaking into an embassy and selling the furniture. The Commission defended the move, arguing the war's economic shockwaves justify emergency action. EU leaders will revisit the issue at a crucial 18th December summit, where they must also decide how to raise $90 billion for Ukraine's 2026-27 needs.